All right, same day as the clock out. We're over here. We have E Nasty. We got the car pulled out. Got the tool cart set up. We're about ready to start tearing everything apart. Get the Pro Charger off. Get this fucking Holley intake off. Get all these front accessories taken off, and hopefully from there we'll basically it's all fucking plug and play. So should be no more than an hour. Have this whole thing tore apart. So I'll update you guys on any big updates. Alright, starting to get a little dark. It's all hands on deck here. We're all busting down this motor. So far we got the Pro Charger off, the intake off, taking out the studs for the intake. Headers are coming off right now, and we got the radiator out. I'm sitting in the bay right now. All the harness is pretty much pulled back, so from here we got to pull this power steering pulley off, water pump, and then the heads can come off, and then pretty much that'll be a wrap for the night. We'll try to take out most of the trans bolts. Other than that, there's not much more we can do, so I'll keep you guys updated from here on out. So, why are you looking at me? So, after pulling everything off, get off my face. This is about where we're at. Down to the bare block. I have the lifters in there right now, but we have to pull the crank, disconnect the trans, get the starter off, and pull the lifters, and this motor is out. Besides the motor mounts, and it's out. And the new motor back there is going back in, and fuck you, because I feel you looking at me.
Judging.
Alright? Let me be. This is going to be a great YouTube video, alright?
It'll never go up.
You're not already subscribed? That's fucked up.
It's fucked up, man. I've been waiting. He said he said it'd take a week to drop the next video.
Yeah, I did.
It was a year later. He told all the fans, I'm sitting there waiting on my guy to repost. Never reposted.
24 hours later.
So, for the camera, don't know if I'm in lens or anything, but right now we're going to put on the rear main seal cover, or the rear seal cover, but since we're putting on the rear main seal with the cover, we want to make sure the rear of the crank is lubed so that the seal just glides right over her. We're not using a guide or anything, so this is what happens when people get a rear main seal leak. But, knocking on wood, I've had good luck in the past.
It's definitely not how you're supposed to install it. But it's just like...
Curtis texted you
That's how you install it. All nice and lubed up, it'll slip right on.
that thing that like.
I'm a legend, but it ain't no need for me.
$4,000 motor on our engine stand, or on our buddy's engine stand. Shout out to our buddy, best in the world. Fucking love him, Unk for real. But so now that this is on here, we're gonna take this plate off, and we're gonna jump over to this motor. We're gonna put this on that motor and give you guys the breakdown of what happened over there. Cut the clip. All right. 2 seconds later, we're over to this engine. As you guys can see, I'll give you guys a full breakdown real quick. Everything's off this engine. Besides the starter and the trans being mounted to it, and the front balancer, the header's off, the heads are off, intake, front water pump, all the accessories are all off this motor. So we're gonna throw the valley plate on this motor right here, get this baby ready for liftoff. We're gonna disconnect the trans and the converter, and then we're gonna pull this engine out, take the pulley off whenever it's out of the engine, and you know, hopefully all goes smooth. And that's next clip you guys see, or next time I get to talking to you guys, we're pulling this motor out. So get this valley plate secured and get that trans off and get that engine puller stand thingy out here. So cut to B-roll. I guess while we're letting that drain, I'll start pulling the starter. But as you guys can see,
I got a big neck.
that ain't too dirty. It's all just lube from the break-in motor because we replaced the head. So we're gonna let that sit up there, let that drain, pull the starter real quick. So see you guys when the oil is drained. Cut the clip. So right now we have the engine supported with the hoist. Engine mounts are all out, I believe. So we have 2 more bolts holding the trans onto the engine, and then once those are disconnected, we should be able to jack this thing all the way up. So I guess you just keep recording. Let's get these 2 things disconnected, see what happens. That's Uno. Up on this other side. Like it was butter. Or just jack it up one or two. It's bound to pop out. So. Set it down a little bit. Stand. There we go. Straight up and out, baby. Ooh, she's dirty. Alright, hold her still.
You're good.
Who the fuck tightened this, Jesus?
You going the right way?
No, I'm going the wrong way. Fuck, that's why I put it on the side. I think.
Oh, yeah, that was nothing.
2 bolts, 1 bolt, 1 ball. Okay, should be good to pull her off. Go set that over there.
Yeah, metal feels like a motherfucker.
Is it?
Psych, stupid.
We got the engine mounts. Our engine mounts still in place. Trans looks all good, still in place. Should be pretty easy to drop everything back in, knocking on the Mustang. So we're gonna try to get this pulley off, get this front pump off. I think the pulley is next up on the list right now. As you can see, we're on there. Look at that. We have the pulley, the longer bolt in there that this is pushing on. So, and these are threaded into the ATI themselves. So theoretically, we should be able to put pressure on this and it should pull her right off. So getting the crank pulley off.
Miles Morales.
3, 2, 1. Pushing! Okay. 3, 2, 1.
You're lifting me in more.
3, 2, 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop laughing, cuz. Crank that motherfucker. Alright, hold up. Compression's fucking your boy up.
Much later.
Fuck my face! Please stop! I was so close. I'm trying
Oh,
to
my bad. Now it's on you up.
No!
I'll stop biting on you.
Please.
Your camera's all sorts of fucked.
Come on, bro. Get up there. Get up. Alright, 3.
No, good. You good? Alright. For the video breakdown, this is all going on YouTube. Hope you know that. You're about to be YouTube famous.
Zero deck. Get at him.
Zero deck.
Nightmares.
We got the pulley off an hour and a half later. What? Fuck this fucking pulley, man. Nothing. There's the pin. Yeah, fuck this fucking pulley. It could suck my dick. I'm sick and tired of it. Hopefully it goes back on easier then.
Then it came up.
Let's set it aside. Because now it's time to tear apart the front of the motor, get the pump off, get the cam out, so we can start building the new motor.
You're gonna hit me right in the chin. Don't hit me in the chin with that knee.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I got you. I got him. I got him. That's pretty.
All right, so it's the next day from yesterday, and got the motor out the car as you guys saw. Have the engine on the engine stand. So yesterday we ran into a few problems. We got the whole old motor. We got the whole old motor tore down and tore apart, and basically we started trying to reassemble the new engine, but we figured out the hard way that a lot of stuff's different out of the new engine than the new engine. Since we're going stroker, the windage tray, let me just show you guys. Since we're going stroker, the windage tray is a little bit too small, I guess. The stroker hits the windage tray and knocks it up. So if you take a look from this point of view, we have a few washers in there to help clear. You guys kind of see from right here, it's just barely clearing the windage tray, but it's just the right amount. So we had to find the nuts. We went to the nut and bolt store to try to find nuts for this bolt right here, so we can try to bolt this down with the pickup tube on here as well. And hopefully we have to measure the clearance between the pickup tube bottom and the bottom of the oil pan, just make sure it has enough gap so it's picking up enough oil whenever we're at high RPMs. So that's really it. We have the cam pulled down here, wrapped up. We have a TSP cam, our pickup tray tubes right there. Kind of have everything we really need. We went to the parts store, grabbed all new sensors, gaskets, cam retainer plate, new timing gear kit over there. We have our lifters and oil pump and oil right now. So right now we're just going to jump on to making sure we have the correct nuts to tightening down the windage tray and the pickup tube, and then we'll get the oil pan on that's back there.
boy, what the hell, boy?
You always want to make sure you replace these whenever you cam an engine. Take the cam out because that's a one-time seal gasket right there. So usually comes with new bolts with already thread locker on them. So you just got to get the torque. Spec set to 11. Go through in a crisscross pattern. Alright, so now we're jumping on to timing the engine. You can see I have a black dot here on that sprocket marked in black. And this upper sprocket has a dished out. I'm going to mark that in black. Those two blacks should be perfectly aligned with each other. Usually people like to have top dead center on cylinder 1, but I'm not too anal about it. I've never really, haven't done that, really. I've had good luck, so. Let's give me the fun part of this. Fuck. Standing upright, I have that pointing upright as much as possible. I'm gonna take a seat here. And I have the cam retainer, or the sprocket retainer bolts right here. These are for sure gonna get Loctited before they get screwed in. Nope, I don't want to do anything besides get this thing timed. And then we get the big one in. So it should fall kind of right into place. You will have to play around with your cam in the background, getting that in place for this cam retainer. I know you guys can't see too well right now, but I have the cam retainer dowel, or the cam dowel, and the small hole on the big cylinder. I have the small dowel in line with the bigger dowel up top. So now we're going to Loctite our bolts. You guys might not be able to see me down here, but I'm giving a little dot of Loctite on this first one. Just keep her in place. And that is an officially timed LS motor. So people like LSs are nothing like a Coyote engine where you have to do 30 different steps. It's your biggest and last step right there. That is a timed LS motor. Alright, now we have the engine time, the cam bolt, retainer bolts, all torqued down. It's time to put on the oil pump. So we're going to back off this crank pulley bolt and get the oil pump out of oil. It's been soaking in oil, so we have all 4 bolts, 10mm bolts. Let's get to her. These are also going to have Loctite on them. Right. People on Saturdays are going clubbing and fucking the hose. We're building an engine. Okay, we're just getting oil all over the place. Really tired of not trying to get oil all over the place. There we go. It should spline right in on the sprocket that we installed. Now we hand tighten all the Loctite bolts. Alright, now let's torque the oil pump. Now we have the oil pump on. We can go on with the front timing cover. So front timing cover, then we'll figure out the oil pan problem. We have a new stepper drill bit, so I'm going to torque this down and get the front cover on, and then see you guys in the oil pan. Alright, so we ran into a little bit of a problem here. We have the front cover on. Let me just show you guys. Right now we have the front cover on. We have a spun back over. We were able to drill out the hole so that fits over the stud on the main bolt. So we put it all on, and then we went to go put the pan on, and then it turns out that that pickup tube is hitting the bottom of the oil pan. So now we have to take off all the bolts we tightened down, and then remove the washers from under here and slip under that little L and remove as many washers as we need to hopefully get a little bit more room to at least get the pan sitting flush. And then from there we can figure out if we have enough pickup room on the tube. So let's get this taken back off, remove washers on that one. It's all trial and error. So leaving off here on not such a happy note, it's time to start filming. We got a train coming through, but not much we'll do. We'll speak over it. So as you guys seen, we got the front cover on, the cam in, the oil pump in. It's all timed up. We have the rear cover on, and then we really had to jump onto the bottom of the engine, which this is where we ran into problems. So under this oil pan, I'll give you guys the breakdown. Since it's a stroker, it has a longer throw in the crankshaft, so we have to modify the windage tray. So we spaced them all with spacers, as you guys seen earlier. So we also had all. Then we went to moving on to the pickup oil pump tube, so we can get it into the oil pump, which is right here. But over here, it bolts down into one of the nuts on here. But putting on the pan wouldn't sit flush because it was hitting the bottom of the pan, so it was too high. We tried to modify the pickup tube by cutting it and drilling our own hole, and then we had it all good. The pan went on perfectly. We called a buddy, and it turns out there's a certain clearance you have to have between the bottom of your pan and the windage tray to pick up the right amount of oil at the right amount of RPMs. You don't want to have it too much and it run dry whenever you're making a hit, or too low where it can't suck up enough. So right now we have the problem of it having too much. We did an inch gap, and we still have more than an inch gap between the pickup tube and the bottom of the pan. So we tried to modify the tube a little more. We cut off too much metal, so now we have to order a new pickup tube, and we need to order a new pickup tube and try to modify that one without fucking it up. So for now, we look hit. We've been here all day, but oh, come on now. We look hit. We've been here all day. There's the motor. There's the car. And either this will be the wrap on the video, and we'll see you guys in the next building video, and hopefully getting the engine in and starting it. That would be my hope, is ending this video, starting another video, figuring out the issue, getting a new oil pickup tube, getting the motor in the car, getting all the accessories on, and starting it. That would be the dream. But we're not. Today's the 6th, and we're not going to be able to get the pickup tube ordered in until the 10th or 12th. So I'll edit this video, see what happens. This might be the end of this video, and if so, appreciate everyone for watching. I hope you guys learned something today. And shit, because I know I learned something today. Stroking motors aren't as easy as it seems. Stroking it, swapping everything over, and you put it in and start it. So there we go. It ran once, 2 times. Now we're changing motors out, and fingers crossed everything goes good for the next video. So love you guys. See you guys soon.